To cover, right? But before we get rolling, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you get notified on all my future cooks, right? Got some Masterbuilt, some Pit Boss, got the 1050 rolling, and we got some Masterbuilt 560s sprinkled in. And listen, this is the Firebox Mod for the Masterbuilt 560 1050, right? This is a 304 stainless steel 14 gauge mod that just may prolong your grill, so you definitely want to check this out. This mod is being done by a Luke Symington, I think. Symington is his last name. He's, I'm sure he'll chime in on this thread, but listen, the first step in this mod is to remove the upper heat shield, right? So how you do that is you just want to remove all the screws, of course. This is not a difficult mod. Just take your time and keep all the screws together, right? Now listen, once you get that top, that hopper heat shield, you want to disconnect that hopper lid switch, right? Now listen, you'll remove the two wires off the switch, and it doesn't matter which one goes back on where on the terminal when you put it back together, right? So no worries there. Just get those wires off the switch. There you go, no big deal. Alrighty, and listen, from there what you want to do is you want to separate the upper and lower hopper, and be careful that you don't damage that gasket, right? You got 6 screws that hold that upper and lower, right? Right, and this is a good time, right? If you have some fuel in your box, you'll empty that, of course. And you can see, look, I've done about maybe 6 cooks, and that firebox doesn't look that good to me. So I believe this mod is definitely going to prolong the cooker. And now look, you put that little cutout, right? That's going to go towards the grill. And you see a nice weld there. And listen, pro tip, to get that in, if you tilt it a little bit and put it in on an angle, you'll be able to fit it in and just kind of move it over, right, to fit it in better, instead of banging that side walls where the brick is, where the fire brick is. Just kind of slide it like that, man. That's a pro tip. Goes right in that way. And basically here you got a nice tight fit. It's nice and snug. That's a good job by Luke there, right? We want a tight fit. We don't want it loosey-goosey. And basically get yourself a mallet if you have one, or a piece of wood and a hammer, and just kind of work it back and forth, work it back and forth. You've got to get that in, and you've got to get it all the way down to the bottom. Now when you get to the, and try not to mess up that gasket right there, right? That's important, that gasket. When you get down to where you can't mallet it anymore, get yourself a piece of wood and work that last ½ inch down. And you can see on the bottom of the shaft right there, on the bottom of the firebox, you can see when it's all the way to the bottom. And there you go. And that's a nice stainless steel. We got some nice weld, and I'm liking this mod. I think this mod is definitely going to prolong the grill for sure. Now listen, you see those screw holes right there? He includes another gasket to put right there. You can do it or not do it. I'm certainly gonna do it because I think it's gonna give me a better seal. So you wanna go on the insides of those screws, right? Right there. And now the one thing I could say here is if Luke is checking out this video, to maybe add another inch or two on that gasket, because I ran a little short, but as you can see, my measurements are a little fugazi. Another inch or two would have done me solid. And luckily I got that little piece sticking on that grill because I had a feeling it was going to be close. That's no big deal. There you go. We'll get that measured, we'll get that cut in, and we'll put these hopper back together. Now make sure your kill switch is facing the right way right there. Put that on there, line up those holes, and get it screwed back together, of course. And now look, when I screw something like this, I like to go one here and then go about 4 or 5 away, right? You know this trick. Instead of going right down the line where it can, maybe not go together good. So you do one in the front, you go one in the back, you go one on the side. Get it all nice and snug, and then I like to hand tighten the same way that I put them in. That gives me a nice even tightness all around. Look, and from there what you want to do is get that switch hooked up. We're almost home. This is a pretty simple mod. Get that switch screwed in, of course. And now we'll get your heat shield back, right? The same way you took it off is the same way you're going to put it back. Just get everything lined up, right? Make sure when you put your latch on that it's facing up, of course. There you go. And just screw it back together, right? Big deal. All right, we're going to get ready to close this one out. I believe this is a well worth it mod. Look, I know we don't want to spend extra money on a new grill, but hey, if it's going to prolong the grill, why not? Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, of course. So look, if you have any questions on this mod, you can go to the Facebook group and ask. If you would like to purchase this mod, here's the web page. You can go up and order it. Now, a full disclosure, I am not the maker of this mod. I only made the video and installed it on my Masterbuilt, right? And look, all this information can be found in the description, the Facebook group, the website for the mod. And that's it. Look, if you like this Masterbuilt video, I'm going to drop a couple here. You check those out, and I will see you there.